There it is, KTM Way. They're gonna name this street because they're gonna build a building right here.
Yeah.
We have a big dignitary group today. You might recognize some of these names. Racers. There's Roger DeCosta in the middle. The man shaking hands right there. That's John Hines. That's president of KTM North America. Also, the entire KTM group board is here. This is the Weege Show. This plot of land in Temecula, California is set to be the new home of KTM North America. It'll be about a year before it's done, so they're saying 2023, early 2023. At this land will be a $50 million campus. Let me, as always, make sure that my lens is clean here. Nothing but the best in production values for the Weege Show, brought to you by let's say Racetech. Racetech, yes, gold valve, suspension, plusher, better bottom resistance, more traction, made and engineered in the USA. Go to racetech.com. They often have engine seminars. Not only can they build engines well, but they can teach you also. So go to racetech.com. Or do I say it's brought to you by the Honda Talon Sports Side-by-Side? This isn't a pre or post race show. I don't know which sponsor to attach. Honda Talon Sports Side-by-Side, really fun for your family this time of year. Off season, really be a good time to have one of those. Honda. Hint, hint. So this is a groundbreaking and a bricklaying ceremony for this new building. They bring out a lot of athletes. They bring out some motorcycles. Let's see, we got a Barcia bike. We've got a Cooper Webb bike. The new GNCC champion, Ben Kelly. Caleb Russell. They have a bike with all his championships listed on it. That's Max Whale of a flat track. Yeah, we're gonna go down the list. Colton Hakers won an Endurocross again. There's Dean Wilson's bike. Johnny Gerard is the XC2 250 champion in GNCC. Maddie Hoover is the national champion of the women's class in trials. This is a bike that I would like to take down on the road right now. Same thing with this, same thing with this, and other bikes out of the portfolio. Dignitaries are over there in the bus. The folks from Riverside County are here. They're excited at the investment in this new building. But whatever, man, you guys don't care about buildings. Unless you work here, it's not gonna have a huge impact on you. Let's talk to some of the athletes who are here and catch up with some people here in the off season. That's what we really wanna do, the Weege Show. And this is just to give you the lay of the land. Over that away, like other side of that hill, is where the KTM buildings currently are. There's also the Supercross test track, RD Field, which has shown you a few times. Hey there, speaking of RD. Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you. RD Field, okay. Roger, do you keep getting surprised when this stuff crosses your desk? Like, hey, we're gonna build a test track next to the office. We're gonna build a new office. Do they keep surprising you with the bigger and better?
We always dream about things like this, but
yeah,
it's we feel
we're good.
We feel pretty lucky that we have an owner in Mr. Pierre that is so progressive and that's always looking at the next level. You know, like usually you have dreams like this, but they never happen. You know?
Yeah.
With Stefan, things happen.
Well, we've talked about it many times.
Sometimes
like
more than you want.
Maybe, yeah. There's some pressure sometimes.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before. You've worked for a variety of companies, and they all have brilliant people and engineers and great resources and abilities to do stuff. It's just the it doesn't always happen thing that gets annoying. They all can all do great things.
Yeah. I have the luck and the opportunity to work with really good people at the other motorcycle brands also. But for the size of company that we are, what Mr. Pierre has done and his investment in racing, the percentage of investment in racing is outstanding, you know, and I hope our success continues to grow and you know, and get more people into the motorcycle world, enjoy riding and the fun of that the motorcycle can give you, you know, the freedom feeling that you get. And,
nothing like it.
Yeah, I feel really lucky to still be part of this thing and hopefully we can do it a few more years.
I think we ask you every time. I mean, are you ever going to stop? Do you even think about this? Or is it like, no, I'm just going forever?
I just keep going, and as long as the big guy upstairs okays it, I am happy with it, and as long as they don't become a burden for the team,
okay,
then I will step aside if I feel that I cannot contribute, then it will be time to go and just watch, I think.
So let's talk about next year. Look, you brought Aaron Plessinger on board. We had a really cool video with you and him in it to announce that. Everyone was afraid. Please, KTM, don't make him cut his hair. Don't ruin his personality. He has said that you guys said, do not do that. Be you.
Yeah, actually at the very end, before he signed, that was his biggest concern.
Okay.
So my reply to him was, Aaron, here is a picture for me when I was in my 20s, and I had long hair, sideburns. And so I think that put him at ease, and he signed.
Okay. You had a good time back then too. You were okay with having fun in your racing days here and there?
Yeah, I was happy I could race and to be part of it and get the support to get eventually factory bikes and all that, and there was a lot of reasons to be happy.
Yeah.
And seeing the world. If it was not for motorcycle racing, I probably would still live in the same town and not seen 90% of the world what I've seen, you know. So I owe a lot of motorcycling and the motorcycle industry.
Trooper comes back and you're keeping Marv on for Supercross, so just kind of talk about that legacy. Marv was already he was actually involved with KTM even before you were, so it's pretty much as long as anyone's been with the team. It's right there.
Yeah, I think he's, at least on the motocross, supercross side, Marvin is been longer than anybody at KTM, and in testing he has looked the best I've seen him. Maybe Marv is like the French wine, you know.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's riding, really, like I said, the best I've seen him ride.
Even so, at this time last year, he's ahead of that.
Oh, by a long way.
Ooh, really? Okay.
Actually, all our 450 guys look really good, really good.
Now, there's a big change with where some of these guys are riding and who they're training with. I think people want to make that a topic. Is that a topic, or is that not something you're worried about, or are there question marks of like, how is this going to work?
Well, as long as everybody, you know, does their homework and don't use that opportunity to, you know, to not doing what they're supposed to do. I don't think there is any place, particularly in the world, that you have to to get fit and all that. You can do it in California, you can do it in Florida, you can do it in Texas. It's, you know, it doesn't matter. What matters is doing the homework.
And what you've seen so far, they're doing it.
It's been good. They're riding good. I'm happy where we are in the 450s, and you know, you can never underestimate the competition. I don't know what they're doing. I'm sure they're working hard also, but I think we will be ready for January. Okay,
and it'll actually be in California. It'd be nice. All right, Roger DeCoster, always a pleasure.
Good job.
Oh, thank you. Glad to be here. We got a couple riders here. That's Roger. This is still one of the relatively new guys to the brand. We chat here. First of all, what happened to your hair, dude? Where'd it go?
Got stuck in the vacuum.
Oh, right. You flow-beat it.
I just cut it off.
Wow. Okay. Okay, that's all it was.
It's growing back though. Like, I already cut it twice since I had it cut, so it grows.
Cutting yourself?
No.
Okay, all right.
That would be bad.
That would be. I want to keep that hat on.
Right now, it probably looks like.
Keep that hat on. Yeah, exactly.
Long day at work.
Hey, something I heard you say. The whole board is here, like the people at Austria who run this thing, which is pretty unique compared to most of these brands.
Yeah, it doesn't really happen. Like I was thinking, I've worked for a lot of Japanese brands, and this doesn't happen. So it's quite incredible, really, and everyone seems awesome. And Mr. Pierre's unreal. Obviously, it's like it's a pleasure to meet those guys, and like this place is going to be insane. So I'm super grateful to be a part of this brand. So
you California guy, I think at one point you were always out here and you were like living in a motorhome. Do you have real roots now?
No, I don't really have roots.
Still motorhome?
I don't have roots. No, I'm renting the place, but
didn't buy a house though.
No.
Okay, all right. Won't go that far.
I like being out here though with the team, and you know, the KTM's here and riding with those guys, and it's been fun out here. I've been enjoying it, and you know, obviously they're investing a lot of money out here, so it's a good place. Like the place we have here already is insane. So
I know.
This is just going to be over the top with, but you know, that's what it's all about, building the brand bigger.
Can you give me the standard year 2 with all the things we learned? We're going to be that much better. Can you give me that? Because I'm sure that's what you're thinking.
Well, there is a lot of new stuff going on. I got a new mechanic, Ollie, so that's sick. New crew chief, Josh. I worked with him at Geico. He's awesome. So I feel like we've brought a lot of new guys into the team, but like a lot of positivity and just like this first month of riding, testing, like the vibe's been really good. I mean, it's all about the vibe. So but it's been a lot of fun, and obviously, I have expectations I want to achieve and do, and I had a good first year. Obviously, I always want to be better. That's what it's all about. Just like the whole KTM Husky Gas Gas building this building, they want to be better. And as a racer, you always want to be better. So want to win more than one race, and lots of podiums. And like, dude, you hear someone, you gotta win it, I want to win, like. Honestly,
is it already? Is the Anaheim one? It's already here. It's already here, dude.
I'm like, I live for it, but like, I really could care less about the first race. I'd rather win the last race or just be in it.
Yes.
And I was in it pretty good this year. A few little hiccups here and there, but no, it's awesome to be part of the team. I'm loving the crew and just want to have a lot. The fun factor is awesome, so I want to have a lot of fun, and when you have fun, you usually do pretty good. So I'm still enjoying it.
Oh, let's not forget Wilbur, who is newish, still newish.
How can I forget?
Yeah, well, it wasn't new. Like that had already been known.
We were working that hard, and man, it's been a pleasure working with Will already, and he's been a good friend, and just he's keeping us on our toes. And I said the fun factor, but Will brings a lot of fun into this one. So we're not slacking, that's for sure. We're doing a lot of work, but it's been very enjoyable.
You guys, you live a tough life, because look, to say that Gas in their first year, you won a Supercross, you won a National on a 450, that is awesome, but you would have liked to have won titles. Like, that's what it comes down to. Like, that's still not good enough. No. You want more.
I want more. I wouldn't be racing still if I didn't want more.
Yeah.
So that's what keeps me going, and I know I have the capabilities, obviously, win races and stuff like that, but we want championships, so we'll see what we can do, and I'm feeling really good about it.
Okay, all right. Year 2, even better. Justin Barcia, good to see ya. So yeah, they brought out a bunch of riders. I think Caleb Russell's around here somewhere. Ben Kelly, who's the new James champ over there. My video is probably getting flagged because they're playing Hall & Oates, which I do not have the copyright rights to. They actually had Webb and Marvin Musquin do burnouts. Oh, we even have shovels for the groundbreaking. They did burnouts on these bikes. Before, we had to explain to the local dignitaries that burnouts are okay. Burnouts are fun and exciting. It's not a disaster, it's nothing to be scared of. Gonna get my thing flagged for more illegal music here. Here's Marv. Howdy, sir. How much do you know about doing burnouts on street bikes? Anything?
Well, zero. But the funny thing is, when they asked me to do a burnout on a street bike, I'm like, well, it's a street bike. There is traction control.
Oh, you did think about that. You're a smart guy.
That's the first thing I thought about.
Okay, good.
I was like, and I don't know how to turn it off. So they actually took care of us, and we jump in it. But I mean, no testing before. So, or like me and Cooper looking at each other, like, hopefully it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
And it worked out great. I mean, if you have images, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it did sound cool. It was good. Roger told me you've been flying at the test track. Are you feeling good?
Yeah, I mean, it's an exciting year. It's a new year, and I don't know how much more I can say, but
yes, we have to wait a little bit to announce something.
Right?
Yes.
So,
but that's been good. We'll just say that's been good.
Yeah, the riding's been good. And I've been staying here in California, being with the team, with Frankie, and David Billman when he's here, coming to the track with me, working on some stuff, and it's a new year with new things, so I'm excited.
Last year it was a big comeback for you in Supercross. You said the right things. I'm sure you tried, but do you feel better 1 year on getting back into it? Does this extra year make things that much better?
Yes. Yeah, because after this year, I mean, I have no injuries and the body feels pretty good. So, and I've been working a little bit different, and so that's why I'm excited to see if it's gonna help or make a difference. So that's why I'm saying it's definitely a new year.
Right. So are you in California all together, or are you going back to Florida? What do you do? You're California
right now, full California.
Yeah, and that'll go the whole season, or you will?
That I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but
you just know the off
season
season you're out here.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're back with DV.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say back because back in 2018, you know, GB will come to the track.
Yeah.
But right now he's taking care of myself, like with the riding, with the physical part.
Oh,
everything.
more so than last time around.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah. Last time it was just some coaching on the riding.
Right. As I asked Roger about that, like, look, you guys work at Eldon for a long time. How did that go? Is it good? Is it you guys cool? Or how does that all work, that whole process?
Yeah, I mean, I had, you know, awesome years with Eldon, and I think 7 years. So I just wanted to have it a little bit, you know, different, and like staying here in California and have it different. So that's why it is a lot different, and I'm looking forward to the new season and see how it goes.
The funny thing with all you guys is you don't know. Like, you might feel good today, it might be, but you just don't know until the gate drops in a race.
Exactly. And like every year, everybody is going to work really hard, and the level of the competition is going to be gnarly, and all the companies are working hard, but I know I'm in the best team again next year, so, and we have new things coming up, so for the new year, and it's exciting.
It is.
I mean, it's always exciting with the new year, but this year I have a lot of different things.
That's cool.
Even better.
Last thing, so the press release says Racing Supercross. Is it like when the checkered flag comes out at the last race, Marvin Musquin is retiring, or are you thinking of other stuff, or we don't know yet?
Even himself, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Okay, Marvin Musquin doesn't know. Okay.
But my contract goes until the last Supercross.
Yeah.
Right
So
now.
who know, you don't know what comes next. Okay. We'll at least skate it for 17 more.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Good to see you as always. We'll be back in a few weeks for some other new things that we can't talk about yet. And now that I walk away, I'll tell you that there is probably a new bike that they'll be racing this year. You know, that whole factory edition thing? Yeah, look for that soon. But it's going to be a few weeks. Anyway, I got to host this event for KTM. Just to show I'm an equal opportunity guy. I was actually hosting an event for Yamaha the last 2 days before I came here, but they had to do theirs over Zoom, virtually, because they did it indoors and all this, and it was really hard to get all the riders from all the different disciplines at the same place at the same time. So, hey man, I'm equal opportunity. It's really exciting to see all the exciting things happening in this industry. This building here, when I got to tour the Yamaha HQ in Georgia, they've moved a lot of their operations there. Racing operations still taking place for Yamaha in California, but their motorsports division is in Georgia. You all know that Star Racing, of course, now operates exclusively out of Florida. That's interesting as well. A lot of exciting things, and that's really what we've tried to mark today, because when you have this new building and you bring out the dignitaries of Riverside County in California, you're bringing out people that aren't necessarily day in, day out motorcycle people, and you try to explain to them, the local press and the local officials, what this means. And for a small sport, really a niche sport and industry like motorcycling, when you hear about big investments, it's a $50 million building that KTM is going, they purchased the land, and it'll be $50 million once the building is complete. That kind of investment for street bikes and dirt bikes for that company, that's pretty exciting too. And then I was at Yamaha the last 2 days, and you see similar, we're excited about the future, we're growing, we're spending more, we're doing more. Really exciting times for the motorcycle industry overall. I'm just sometimes shocked that I'm a part of it, that I'm talking to Roger DeCoster and hosting the CEO of Peer Mobility Group, which is the parent of KTM, Stefan Peer. Kind of shocking sometimes when I'm standing out here in Temecula and saying, I'm not really here doing this stuff. It's motorcycling, man. It's awesome. It's a great life that we all get to live involved with this. Thanks for watching the Weege Show. We'll have a lot more throughout this off season as some of the wraps are finally able to come off with some of the things, and we'll catch up with some of the riders who are now deep into riding and training for 2022.